am Noah Mims. I am a ceramics artist and I am the brand owner of Mims Ceramics, which is a smokeware and home goods brand. Um, I have had a YouTube channel technically since I was like in middle school or something. And I've done a lot of things on here. I've done special effects makeup, like zombie makeup, where it looks like my whole like shit's been ripped out. And I've done furniture refurbishing videos. A part one to part two never came. I've done a Thanksgiving video where I documented the entire cooking process from start to finish. I've done a lot of different stuff, and it mostly has been for a while to focus on my interest in like videography. But I feel like as time has gone on, I've seen like an oversaturation for like digital media and video media, and that's kind of like discouraged me because I'm like, what exactly about what I have to say or what I have to share is so unique or different like from what's out there. And it's kind of hard to like straddle this line between consumer and also creative. Like I grew up on YouTube before YouTube had a formulaic whatever. And I really appreciated how YouTube kind of had this capacity to like put you in front of your audience. And it might take some time, but you know, the communities that people have gained from having successful YouTube channels like compares to nothing else. And I think that's like the biggest reason of why I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel is because I'm like, as an artist, I may never financially have the means to see myself all over the world, but I know that there is one thing that I can do, and that's to share what I have to offer on the internet in hopes that people who resonate with it see that. Because I think as an artist who was born in Pennsylvania, spent most of my time 20 minutes outside of Philly, in the house, and then the last 7 years here in Pittsburgh, it can often feel like this is all that there is, you know, like, and that makes it also discouraging to want to make online content because it's like, I know there are other people out there who would like see what I'm doing and be like, oh my God, this is amazing. Like, you know, I want to be this person's friend or I want to be this person's collaborator. And just like, I have to remind myself of that. And there's like all the other stuff that's going on in life. Like I run a business. I own a ceramic smokeware brand called Mim Ceramics, which is just my last name. And I don't know. I think I'm getting a little bit distracted because it's like in this space that I've created with my phone and me talking in my bedroom, I'm finding the joy again for my business, even just in introducing it. But to know that like the creations that I've made have like created and been so fruitful is just like mind-blowing. Like this idea that I had back in December of 2022 has completely changed my life, has given me the lifestyle that I want, to have more freedom, to have more flexibility in my schedule, to make my own schedule, to get to work with the community and people who appreciate the work that I do. Like it's truly a blessing. And the fascinating thing about it is being able to have that opportunity to spend the year focusing on a project like this. It made me realize that there's something still missing. I don't feel like I belong here. Like Pittsburgh is not where I'm meant to be. It's been, you know, a beautiful journey that I've been on here that's oftentimes felt like an uphill battle. But when I look back, like it's crazy to think like how much support I was receiving and I didn't even realize it at the time, and how much community I have here without even realizing it. It's really easy to forget, especially because it's like the things that are most tangible are like on the internet or, you know, whatever. But yeah, in spending the year running my business here, I started to run out of steam. I started doing this because I wanted to pursue my passions of being a full-time artist. And I've done that. I've proven to myself that I can do that. And at some point, I lost the passion. And so, being in this sort of transition, in this grief, it's really causing to me to like reflect and like take account of, you know, what are the things that I said I was going to do or that I've been wanting to do that I haven't made space for. And part of that is like I've always wanted to make online content because I feel like I have a voice or a perspective that, at least a couple hundred people can fuck with. I'm creating this channel to be a documenting space for all the creative things that I have the capacity to capture on camera, because I think that part of my dissatisfaction with being a consumer of online content, I it's pushing me to want to make content that maybe other people would want to watch. Um, a lot of times I fall into this idea that, oh, like, what, people don't need one more talking head on the internet. But I think it's also like complex because of like identity, markers and things like that. I don't see a lot of people like myself talking about the things that I'm going through online. And so part of it is also selfishly wanting to find community in that way. I am not the most extroverted or social person, but I do know that I have the capacity to like show what I can do in a digital space and digital platform. I oftentimes have fun things and projects that I'm doing all the time, and like being able to document them and put them on in the internet is sometimes the most genuine way that I can be seen and received. And so I think that being able to like put this documentation of my life, my mind, my creativity, here also will help me understand like my place in the ecosystem as a creative. This process is also me documenting this transition in my life, going from, having my business here in Pittsburgh for 1 year and trying to move to California and seeing what it's like to run a business out there. A creative business. And so, yeah, I think that's pretty much all that I have to share. I feel like I must have verbally vomited most of what I needed to say into the camera. So I'm hoping that once I get to editing, there'll be a video left of what's here. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. And I look forward to seeing you again here. Bye.